your tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Jack And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Islam Makhachev. Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, really good with the kick to the body. How good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Oh, the judo chops on full display. Beautiful hip toss to take him down.
Ronda Rousey did this for a long time, loading people up in those high amplitude throws. This young man is very well versed in this position, and he has a lot of tricks to get you to put yourself exactly where he needs you. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Makhachev's back inside control here.
Getting him on here.
He's having his way with him here. Midway through round 1. Makhachev's back in full mount. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. Oh, now he's attacking on triangle. It's in there deep. There you go. It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze, and his opponent will have no choice but to tap.
Makhachev's in half guard now.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Islam Makhachev. So many layers to Islam Makhachev's game when it comes to the trips and the wrist control and everything else. This has been a grappling clinic thus far tonight.
A beautiful grappling clinic. And John, it isn't limited to just the takedown. It's the takedown. It's the submission. It's the leg attacks. He does so many things to try to get you in the position that he wants you in. Tonight he has found so much success in doing that, and anytime he fights at this level with this much success, you expect him to be far ahead, and that's exactly where we are right now.
Makhachev's back in north-south. Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Islam Makhachev.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Relax.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Nice.
Under 30 seconds. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack. Not being one.
Takes his back now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here. Oh, nice transition. He's got him flat on his back. Clean sounds for the end of round one.
Stop.
All right, sit down, buddy. Take a deep breath for it. All right, get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right, here we go.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we are, early round two. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. And how about the ground and pound skills in the previous round? His opponent better make some adjustments or Mom's not going to recognize him.
You're funny. He's got no actions to change this because this guy on top is so good with his pressure. He's not even controlling your body with his hands. And that's the detail that everybody's missing. He's sitting.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent.
Get that in triangle, squeeze.
Oh, that has got to be it. Work. Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Lands with the ground and pound here.
Oh, he got to the spot.
What a strike from off of his back. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Under 3 minutes now to go on the round.
Come on, let's work.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
We passed the midpoint here of the fight. All right, so there it is again. He's been very effective.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, big shots here. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. An elbow! you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hips to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, you don't blame him for continuing to badger that cut. Things are getting bloody, champ.
Yeah, you got to be careful now because as it bleeds, you got to worry about the blood going into the eye. Now it's time to start being on high alert.
Makhachev's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
1 minute to go in the round.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Final seconds here of round 2. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrink and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
You won that last round because you're being lazy. You're letting him start the submission, and then you can defend no problem. This round, I want you to go out there and keep.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go, third and final round.
Oh, man.
Accuracy land right there. His opponent's wobble, champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. Oh, my.
Takedown defense holds up. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good. Nice defense to block the elbow. Out of range with that one. Well, he is completely gassed at this stage of the fight. I'm not sure if he's lost his will to continue, but might be time to just put that controller down and take a breather.
I mean, he gonna keep pressing those buttons for as long as he can. You gotta get him out of there if you're winning, because he gonna keep on button mashing. Right now, the button mashing, he's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe. And there you go, again, half guards.
Nice positional control here. Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. Oh, right into mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, it's a bloody... Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. We passed the midway point of the third and final round.
He's got to start throwing now.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Islam Makhachev. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so he continues to land and right on that cut. Getting a little bit hard to watch right now with all the blood pouring out.
But you know, sometimes you got guys that cut easily. You think the Diaz brothers, this guy gets cut, but it doesn't seem to be deterring him. He's still trying to fight, but he's got to make some changes.
Makhachev's right back to the full mount here. Setting up for submission now.
He needed to fight here, John. This is what he wanted.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is one thing. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
I need you to scramble.
30 seconds to go in this one.
30 seconds left. Let's go. Let's fight hard.
Ground and pound strike there now.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Makhachev's in half guard. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Islam Makhachev.
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets his hand raised here tonight. You got to think he's going to enjoy watching this fight back. Just given the quality of the opposition, given how much pressure he put on himself to perform, this was a masterpiece.
It is one thing to win a fight, and everybody wants to finish. Not all finishes are better than decisions. This guy fought a wonderful fight. He did so good at controlling his opponent, at making him fight where he wanted him to fight, that he cruised to a decision victory.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Ilya El Matador Topuria.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early portions of the round, we will see how it goes for Charles Oliveira. This man has every skill you would want in a mixed martial artist, and that's why he has gone from, you know, middling featherweight at times to one of the greatest lightweights of all time. Topuria gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention.
More strikes to the head.
Oh, guillotine here.
That's in pretty deep.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Oliveira.
There it is. Now he's running him out. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Oliveira's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oliveira's in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Oliveira. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
This is where he wants to be.
Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching.
And now he's got the back. Oliveira is able to flatten him out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Oliveira's right back to the full mount. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Topuria. Past the 2-minute mark in round one. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. Massive shot from the top.
Relentless pressure from the top by Oliveira. Another ground and pound strike lands. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Side control. Oh, tight submission attempt now with the Darce.
That Darce choke is tight. Darce choke locked in. It's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so he doesn't lose him in the scramble.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Effective punch there by Topuria.
That was a big jab.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Oh, my God.
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
know it's south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Breathe for me. Okay, listen, not a bad round, but I need you to stay more active from the bottom. If you're on your back, I want it.
All right, so leg kicks on leg kicks, the big storyline in that round. DC, take us through the replay, man.
Yeah, he was, I mean, what a display of high-level striking. What a display of getting the leg to the target very, very quick. So quick that your opponent cannot react. Great job.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round 2. Oliveira gets caught. Maybe the seminal blow, DC.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh my goodness. Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Good work from the top here by Ilia Topuria.
On to the mount.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oliveira's in half guard now. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Nice crack there. Beautiful straight punch there by Oliveira.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh, high-level stuff here. Speed to catch the kick. Now counters with a takedown. Oliveira's now looking for a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
3 minutes to go. Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
Right back.
He's got to be careful here.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Oliveira.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oliveira's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
In the half guard.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oliveira's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Oliveira. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Great defense by this fighter.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
He passes the half.
Oliveira ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Topuria's in half guard. Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
30 seconds to go in round 2. Lands the grounded pound strike here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
He's got a good leg kick. There it is. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body, connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Oliveira doing the right things defensively.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit. Guillotine jump. Defense on full display by the opponent.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oliveira's in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Oliveira's back in full mount. It looks like he's setting up for a finish here.
Oh, he's getting it deep. The triangle choke is locked in. This was a beautiful technique. He just has to get his feet behind him.
You gotta be kidding me. He's out.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand this up.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Oliveira.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round.
That Darce is tight. This has got to be the end of the fight. It's over.
He got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Work, guys, come on.
In the half guard.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, side control now.
I need you to move. Scramble.
All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean.
Trying for a submission now. Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Oliveira. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oliveira's back to the north-south position now. Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Stop.
Você conseguiu, muito bom.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira!
All right, so we congratulate Charles Oliveira on yet another UFC win, but this one, somewhat surprisingly, by decision, he goes to the cards.
So many thought that Charles Oliveira, if taken into deep water, could not last. He has shown time and time again now, submission, knockout, or decision, it'll be hard to beat Du Bronx. Congrats on the massive victory to Charles Oliveira.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, El Pantera Rodriguez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Great Volkanovski.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the featherweight king, Alexander the Great Volkanovski, makes the walk again tonight as the pound-for-pound king. We'll see how it goes in this unification bout. Yair Rodriguez looks ready to go.
So watch Volkanovski improve. He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. You can't even see it.
Inside that kick now. Edge of his seat action as expected so far. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the takeout.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volk man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kick.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Nice straight there by Rodriguez. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going to the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times, it comes from those kicks. They're very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws. Just turning his hip over into the leg kick. Oh, nice.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking group.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Just missed with the left there. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Oh, Volkanovski's in half guard.
Great job landing from the top position. Now he's going full mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Volkanovski.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Work.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, has the guard closed here. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Rodriguez. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Under a minute now to go.
Oh.
Volkanovski's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
20 seconds to go. Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. First round winding down here. Oh, nice combination of ground and pound here by Volkanovski. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Ready.
Round 2 underway.
Nice.
Oh, flying knee to the dome piece. Well, the champ Volkanovski continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. He lowered the bar and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovski will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, he's going for a ride. This guy's a
Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that's put his opponent on skates.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess, particularly when it comes to landing those hooks. And I know you like to play Tony Romo. You think he goes back to it here or what?
I am almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force than his opponent. Holy smokes!
How about these two going at it? All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Well, the full arsenal on display here. 78 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And still on the right side of 50%, the land rate 51% here against Yair Rodriguez. Oh, what a kick! Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out for him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway.
A huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Big shots landed by him now.
He's got to be careful here.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Volkanovski. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Round 3 coming up next. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes. We'll see how he can recover over this 60 seconds. We'll show you some replays now from that previous round.
He was on the receiving end of some big blows, and he wasn't moving his head well. His head was on the center line. He was a stationary target, and his opponent opened up a nasty cut on him. He has got to move his head to limit the damage that he's taking.
You ready? You ready?
Third and final round. Rodriguez is really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute.
Ooh, head kick lands. He's hurt.
Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. So Rodriguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys. Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Push kick there to the body. Back and forth we go. Rodriguez doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. 3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this one to this point.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make the determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Volkanovski's back in half guard.
Oh, he got to his spot. Oh, right into mount.
2 minutes and counting to go in this fight.
All right, let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, Jay. He's been beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now the cut is at a stage that I don't know if he's going to be able to be in there much longer. There it is. Now he's on the mount. This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Rodriguez is in half guard now, continuing to work out of the half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
All right, so another clean performance for the best in the world at 145 pounds. New South Wales' Alexander Volkanovski needs the judges tonight, but a pretty clear decision nonetheless.
Pretty clear. I have no doubt that he got it done here. He was fantastic. The guy fought, as we have come to expect, like a champion.
Once he decided to go bald like us, started taking over. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Umar Nurmagomedov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Pepper Nurmagomedov!
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC Bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight? That's a good kick by him right there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, so Petr Yan at times a slow starter, finding the range here early tonight.
And that's out of the norm for Petr Yan. As you said, he's a guy that starts a bit slow because he always wants to process information. He's a professor out there. But by landing that shot right there, it tells you that he's taking a bit of a different approach tonight.
How about the motor in Petr Yan, DC? He is just in perpetual forward motion, never giving his opponent any opportunity to catch his breath. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight.
Nice block.
Patented front kick there by Umar Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Jan gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight.
And he's throwing his punches with some conviction. You know, he's actually trying to make a statement when he throws.
And there's that jab. Oh, beautifully placed with the lead left hand.
Those are big strikes.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Inside leg kick lands there.
It's those leg kicks that's eating him alive.
Oh,
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Rips the body there for good measure. All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
it looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Oh, single collar tie here. Unable to connect with a right hook. Jan gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Got to find a way to move those feet. Right, going for the single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Oh, just missed on the overhand left. That might have done some damage. Jan gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Under a minute now to go. And now leather being thrown on. A huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, man, and his man has his chin been tested early. Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
Oh, he's got to keep pressing here.
Big right hand there.
Oh!
There you go. Left, right, combo.
15 seconds remain in the round. Takedown attempt late, and it's good.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek.
Ready.
I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Round two here. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. All All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Quick jab. Yan gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. Nice uppercut. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure. He has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. That one landed clean.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picnic. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutmen in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Back to the overhand left, no good. Looping left hand misses the target. 90 seconds to go. Yan's eye now closing up.
Hands on your face.
And just, oh!
He's hurt.
Let's go.
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Straight punch is good. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Nurmagomedov's eye starting to swell now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
The fighters separate.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Oh, nice. Nice. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cutman not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cutman will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on beat street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. Beautiful spinning kick lands. Oh, with authority to the body. Takedown defense holds up. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Huge block there.
Nice. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Nurmagomedov's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You got to get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get your guard fast. You got to just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Petr Yan.
Sneaky body kick lands under the elbow.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. All right, so there it is, yet another strike to the body. Feels like he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps. That comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Nurmagomedov's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Just misses with the jab there.
Big shot lands for both guys.
We approach the 1 minute mark here in our third and final round. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer theoretically to the end of the fight.
Now he's back up.
Magomedov's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Hook in the clinch there by Yan.
And now some separation.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Pepper No Mercy
All right, well, we told you off the top, one fighter was more well-rounded, one was primarily a wrestler and needed the judges' scorecards, but the more balanced fighter, clearly the better man tonight.
Yeah, with no question. We knew who the better fighter was. And we knew kind of who the better fighter was whenever we first saw the matchup. But it's one thing to believe it, it's another thing to implement and make it happen. He showed that tonight earns a...
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Light Heavyweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion, Magomed Ankalaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex Pereira!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1 action, and all eyes are on Poatan Alex Pereira. So many layers to his striking game, but you can argue chief among them in terms of his weapons, those calf kicks. He uses that weapon early on in fights, so certainly something that bears watching. We'll see if the decorated kickboxer Alex Pereira can get those leg kicks going early. Now getting that left hand home to the target.
Oh, high kick.
Oh, misses with the jab. Oh, no feeling out process tonight. These fighters are brawling early.
Those guys came to fight from the moment the referee said yes. Ah, that jab hurt him.
Lands a big right hand early.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice punch by Pereira.
Let's go. Let's get that takedown now.
Circling to his right. Oh, beautifully placed in time kick there by Pereira. And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Right on the button. Well, every MMA fight begins on the feet, and that is music to the ears of Alex Pereira, who has found a home for that left hook early.
I mean, that's his best shot, man. We have seen Alex Pereira land this left hook in kickboxing to finish Israel Adesanya, and also inside the octagon where he knocked out Sean Strickland. It is such a powerful strike, and Pereira is a master of it.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here.
Oh, landed some big shots, too. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Hook is there again.
Oh my goodness.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish. Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, so the narrative in this one has been Alex Pereira striking. He's landed a lot of power shots. Maybe the knockout will materialize in this round.
He threw that one with all of his power.
All right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
But he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
There's that kick. Oh, yeah, you see on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Whoa. Huge left hand. Pereira's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
That kick blocked by Ankalaev. Whiffs on the elbow. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here tonight, and it's the way he set it up that has really impressed you.
Yeah, it's very impressive to see him pop the jab, pop the right hand, just touch, 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 and then boom, sit down on that hook. He's going to be trying to find it again. You can see him setting up his opponent, trying to get the hands to drop so he can drop that hook over the top. Beautiful body kick.
Stop.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecards will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Get that low kick in. Come on.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with those strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, there it is again, that left hook from Alex Pereira. He is in the zone tonight, Sean.
I'm surprised he's still standing because Alex Pereira lands that left hook. Generally, you go to sleep. The guy is...
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Pereira's side really starting to show serious signs of bruising here. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch of the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2.
I need you to pay attention.
Leg kick. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh!
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Oh, he lands a hook.
Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh, good block there. All right, so that opened up thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
Oh, big knee. Wow, huge head kick.
Oh, she's opening up on him now.
Oh, huge left.
This is a crazy high pace.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Ankalaev's visibly bruised on the right calf now. Don't want to take too many more of those. Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, 45 seconds down. Oh, there it is, maybe the seminal blow piece.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to knock gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach.
Good work, guys. Come on.
15 seconds. And the horn sounds on round 2. Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Ankalaev's eye is really in rough shape at this point in time. Completely swollen shut. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about it, but I would not be surprised to see the doctor stop the fight here between rounds. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
Third round underway.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
And his nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Oh, you hurt him again, bro.
Oh, solid kick right there.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or rest. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Oh, that's big.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see it. The ref is going to get the doctor to look at that eye that is nearly shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swelling bad, but he seems to still want to be out there.
Fighter trying to state his case to stay in the fight. It looks as though the doctor's going to allow him to continue at least for now.
Yeah, but he's got to make some adjustments. He's got to keep his hands up, and he's got to keep his head off the center line.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter is bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on the shield, and that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing, and sometimes guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Ankalaev's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side.
He's got to find a way to finish his fight. Oh, that was it. He's hurting bad here.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Now inside. Oh, big shots raining down. Pineda's eye is closing up. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Ankalaev. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here to try to stop this fight.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Magomed Ankalaev.
Beautiful transition. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Nice.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Oh, nice
is how you end a fight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. This fight is declared a split draw.
All right, well, as you articulated throughout the broadcast, both men should be happy with their performances here tonight. Perhaps not that thrilled with the result. It's a draw.
Well, you want to win. As a fighter, you want to win, especially when you had moments. There were many moments in this fight where these guys were just so even, though, that the draw being the decision doesn't really leave me disappointed.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is the former UFC light heavyweight champion and the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, John Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Yuri Denisa Lukasa!
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so Yuri Prochazka has won 13 consecutive fights. The last 11 have been by finish. And you know the UFC prides itself on putting the fights together that the fans want to see. Fans ask for John Jones and Prochazka, and they get it here tonight.
You know, John, it was one of those dream matchups. It was a fantasy matchup, and you finally get it. You get the greatest light heavyweight of all time against a guy that has not had to finish a fight. Every single time against a guy that has not seen the final bell. He finishes everyone. Yuri Prochazka has dynamite in his hands, and he is just a fighter. And all those skills will be needed tonight when he fights John Jones, a guy that has seen everything inside the octagon.
Oh, nice takedown defense. That double leg attempt looked like it might be good. He wasn't having it. Fighters separate from the clinch. Big knee there. Well, you can spot that wide base, that stance of Yuri Prochazka from a mile away. His opponent didn't see that right hand coming.
Yeah, that right hand is tremendous from Yuri Prochazka. But that right hand starts with that wide base, with his ability to draw it. Your mistake, and then he always capitalizes on it.
Jones's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Nice connection there by John Jones, and he is fighting with a definite killer instinct here tonight, DC.
And you have to have it, because the target's always on your back when you're the UFC champion. Jones seems destined to keep that title right around the waist.
Hands high, hands high.
Beautifully timed and place kick there by Jones.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Nice shot to the body there. And they separate.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Jones's eye is starting to swell shut. We cross the midpoint in round 1.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg. Oh, nice uppercut, yeah. He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. You know what's crazy? It was like in MMA back in the day, guys didn't jab enough. It was all power shots. Now you see guys more educated with that jab and that front hand.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have landed for Johnny Bones Jones. 2 minutes remain in the round. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle. In the half guard.
Prochazka getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Jones is able to make a nice transition there back into side control.
He let him step over to the crucifix.
Less than a minute now to go in round one. All right, you don't see this every day. North-south position on the ground.
Getting them out here.
Attempting an armbar here. Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position.
Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Good work from the top here by Jones. Another ground and pound strike lands. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Losing the fight. We need to change things up quick. Remember the game plan. Let's go back to that.
All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Back to the lead left, and it's good. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, back and forth we go.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by Prochazka. Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight you haven't seen 30% of what John Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. The right hand just misses. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Body shot.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Her back.
Big left hand there inside.
Oh, big elbow.
So we have crossed the midpoint in this one. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and
Did not take too many of those.
spinning back fist. Nice jab there by Johnny Bones, and man, what Daniel Cormier would do to have an 84-inch reach. Of course, it's one thing to have length, it's another to use it to great effect. I'm not sure anybody has mastered it like the future Hall of Famer Johnny Bones.
Set the pace and hit him first.
Ball left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on it.
Go after that cut. Strike. Relax, relax. Keep your hands
90 seconds to go in round two. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting... He's hurt so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover. Oh, nice.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Let's go. Let's open up that cut a little bit more.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Jones's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Seconds winding down in round two. Prochazka going for the leg kick. He misses.
Good round.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway.
Big punch lands.
That's good defense to block that punch. He's in the world in trouble now. Oh, man, every time he lands, it's right on that cut. That is going to have a profound impact on him moving forward.
He's got to be careful here.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Prochazka's right back to the full mount here.
It's hard to watch him target that same area, and every time he lands, the swelling gets worse.
job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Outstanding pressure from top position here by Prochazka. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Oh, Kimura attack. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage, you know.
Jones's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
Jones is in half guard. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon. Wow, so somehow, some way in this final round, back to the feet.
It's like he playing the lottery, John. He got to his feet now. Does his numbers hit? He has got to hit every button to try to get a finish.
All right, pausing the action here. The referee never wants to be the story, but given the swelling around that eye, doctor had to be called for here, champ.
Well, he's having a very difficult time picking up the opponent. Seeing where his opponent is, and he's getting tagged. He's getting pieced up.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee, and the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
Back to his feet. Big right hand. He's got him here. Jones getting worked to the body now by that elbow. He didn't seem to see that one coming. The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-26, 29-27, and 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Yuri Denisa Prochazka.
All right, so our congratulations go out to Yuri Prochazka. More often than not, he is finishing the opposition, but he'll take this decision victory every day of the week.
Yuri Prochazka's a dog. I mean, he's going to find ways to win fights. Tonight, it was by decision, but there was no question who the better fighter inside the octagon was tonight.